Been out lately, you're sure to have seen quite a few witches around the area, and for many of us, witches begin and end with the Halloween season. But a newly formed group in La Crosse is hoping to broaden the idea of what a witch is and how we think of magic. In a News 19 exclusive, Haley Johnson explains how the Pagan Society of the Coulee region is offering a different take on spirituality.
The Pagan Society of the Coulee region is aware of what others might think of them.
There are no sacrifices. Children are not being sold to the devil. You know, we're just nice people trying to make a nice place.
But founders Zoe Stewart and Luke Sampson Squared say there are no black pointy hats or broomsticks.
For me, what pagan is the freedom to call on any deity. We're not like other religions. We're not even a particular religion. We are just a spiritual community that aren't Christian.
Now they're opening themselves up to the public, starting with their first event, the Samhain Night Market.
We had to make it big, we had to do an explosion, it had to be loud.
Samhain is an ancient Celtic celebration honoring the changing seasons and a time when Druids believed the veil between the physical world and the spiritual was at its thinnest. According to those who study religion, like UW-Madison professor Susan Ridgely, it's just one of many ancient traditions being revived in the neo-pagan movement.
I think we use the term pagan or neo-pagan to think about traditions that are developing now and have been developing in the United States since about the 1980s that kind of reach back to older traditions, maybe Druid traditions, goddess traditions, native traditions.
Ridgely says the entire movement itself is broad and allows for flexibility in how members worship. But a common theme is the connection between humans and the world around them.
Other places will have a building and a place for worship. Our place for worship is right here, is nature.
And it's that sense of wonder, or magic, defined by nature, leading many in the movement to reclaim the term witch.
One of the important practices to many folks in the movement is an idea of magic, is the idea that we are all connected to each other through this energy. So in these festivals, you know, there might be a fire and there might be dancing and there might be kind of frolicking. And in the pagan tradition, that's really that frolicking, that creativity, that wonder is really cherished.
And while their worship is not contained to four walls, the founders believe with this group, they are making their own home built on religious acceptance.
We've had people come to us thanking us, saying we didn't have a place to go. We didn't know where to go. And now we do. We have a place for everyone. Everyone that loves us, we will love you back.
In La Crosse, Haley Johnson, News 19.
The organizers of the Pagan Society of the Coulee region say the long-term goal is to find their own dedicated space, which would also serve as a cultural center for this society. And eventually they say they'd like to have chapters outside the Coulee region as well.